Hello guys, my real name is Thomas, but everybody call me Carpi. Do you know why? All my friends say that I look like a carp. In which world do we live? Seriously, I'm Thomas Carpio. I'm 17 and I have a sister. I've been playing basketball since I'm 5. I like to watch NBA matches, but with the jet lag, it's often early in the morning, 2 or 3 a.m. I support Los Angeles Clippers. They will be champions this year. I like to football. My favorite team is Atletico Madrid. Yes. Now to something else. I've been learning English for three years, and it's my 4th year. I've been studying two other foreign languages, Dutch and Spanish, but English is the most important because we use it everywhere in the world. Yes. I've been travel in much countries in Europe, France, United Kingdom, Spain, Portugal, and so on. But I never left Europe. Last year we went to Barcelona with school. It's a famous city in Spain. I've always dreamed to go to the USA. I would like to see an NBA match. And yes, and I would like to meet my favorite NBA player, Blake Griffin. When someone told me about New York, I immediately think at New York Knicks. I don't know much about New York, but I know that's a big city, nicknamed the Big Apple, and there is the Statue of Liberty. There are a lot of shops, and there are 2 NBA and NFL and MLS teams. I asked me some question about Wappinger Falls. Are there a lot of activities in the village? Is it a big town? And are there a lot of skyscrapers? Now I have a riddle for you. First, they are red. They don't live in hell, but it's like they destroyed USA in 2014, and they are Belgian. I hope that with this exchange, I hope that that I will improve my English and discover a new culture and new people. To conclude, I wish you a good school year and see you later. Signed, the Carp.
Hello, do you know the legend of Tristan and Isolde? That's not a legend. I'm Tristan. No, it's a joke. So, I'm Tristan Massard. I'm 17 years old. First, let me tell you a little bit more about me. I love cycling. I regularly go cycling during weekends. But however, I only do road cycling. In fact, I hate mountain bike. Yes, I know it's a bit strange. In the same way, I have been weightlifting since the month of June. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. In fact, I have broken my collarbone, so I can do any sport until November. But I have two songs who motivate me. That's also my two favorite songs. All I Do Is Win of DJ Khaled and Friction of Imagine Dragons. As for basketball and soccer, I love watching the sport on TV, and yet I'm not a very good player. But there is one thing that's the most important thing you had to know about me is that I'm a big video games player, a bit like you, Nick, especially of NBA 2K. As far as I'm concerned, I have been learning English for 4 years, and I think that my level is good enough. I have been learning Dutch for 7 years too. However, nevertheless, I prefer English because it's really more easy to speak and to understand. For example, I like listening English songs because I understand the lyrics. Now to something else. Let me tell you a little bit more about my travel experiences. On the one hand, I have visited France and Tenerife with my family. I have stayed in smart all-inclusive resorts. I have gone cycling in the Pyrenees and likewise in the mountains of Tenerife. Never again, it's too difficult. In Tenerife, I had seen the Pico del Teide. That's the third highest volcano of the world, and in France I have seen 6 stages of the Tour de France. And on the other hand, I have visited different places with my school, like London, Barcelona, and Ambleteuse. But it's always the same. We have visit a lot of useless museums. However, in Barcelona, in the evenings, we might go out to drink cocktails. That was fun. In fact, I have never visited the United States, but I have been dreaming about that since the age of 10. I'd like to make I'd like to see an NBA match, and I'd like to make the tour of the United States with the Grand Canyon and with all the big cities like LA, San Francisco, Miami, and of course New York. Besides, to be honest with you, I don't know much things about New York. The word New York means to me Wall Street, Central Park, the Statue of Liberty, and of course the New York Knicks. I know nearly all the players, but that's all I know about New York. As a result, I have to ask you some questions about Wappinger Falls. First, is Wappinger Falls a big or a small village? Second, do you have area to play basketball or soccer in your village? And do you have a park in your village? Then I have some expectations about this project. I hope that I'm going to speak with you in live, and I suppose that I'm going to improve my English. I hope also that I'm going to keep in touch with my pen friends, and the most important, I'd like to find a PS4 player, and I'd like to try speak with him because it's always better to learn while having fun. Finally, you have to guess a person that I'm going to describe. So let's begin. He's a man. He has got black hair and a black mustache. He's a bit chubby. He has got a walking stick. He often wears goggles and a hat. He always wears a suit, and the suit is often black. That's a detective. He's the main character of many novels. Did you find it? No? Last informations. Agatha Christie created him. So, to conclude, I hope that you know a little bit more about me, and that you understood everything. I let you guess my person. I will look after his health. Bye.
Hi guys, do you know Bruno Mars? My name is the name of his song, Natalie. I'm 18 years old and I've been playing basketball for 13 years. I've been speaking English since I'm 12 because I wanted to speak with my family, so I learned by myself. I think that I have a quite good accent, but not the best one. I expect for this exchange that I will speak English with American and I will know best the American culture. The first time I got in a plane, it was to go to Tunisia, and then I went to Martinique, UK, Australia, Spain, and other places. This summer I'm going to do West USA because I want to travel in the America. Next, I will be at Washington DC because I will go to see my family. I want to be an emergency nurse because I want to help people. And then when I will graduate, I'm going to go to Canada because there is the best technology there. I'm wondering if the American film looks like in the real life in America. Is there a boarding school at your school? Because one of you said that he lived in New York, but did you really mean it? New York makes me think that big buildings, Liberty Statue, and Broadway, and other places. Let's go to my riddle. He's a Belgian. He paints the famous painting "Ceci n'est pas une pipe." He's got a museum that he wear his name in Brussels. He loves a bowl hat. He realized a movie, and Paul Simon, American, has written a song about his wife. I hope that you will find, and see you later.
Hello, in French my name is Gift of God, but I'm not the real God, of course. My first name is Theo, and I'm 70 years old. I play basketball in a club, and I've played this sport since the age of 5. Now my English, I have been learning English for 3 years, and my level is not very good, and my accent is not very nice, but I try to do my best. I think that English is a very important language to travel and to work abroad. About travel, I wish to travel all around the world, but I only visited France, Spain, Netherlands, and UK. I go everywhere in France. I have a dream. It's concerned basketball. I dream to go to the USA to see a match of NBA. I don't take the plane yet, and I'd like to take for the first time the plane to go to the USA, to Cleveland, for example, one of my favorite team. Now to something else about New York. I know that New York is a big and beautiful city. I know Central Park, Madison Square Garden, the Yellow Card. I know the big thing of New York. To be in fact with you, my expectations are to speak better English, to learn new words and new things about American people, and to meet new people, new friends. I have 3 questions for you. One, do you live in the center of New York or just outside? Does your school look like as in the movie? And what do you know, what do you think about Belgium? Now I like to tell you about my riddles. The main people are the jail. These men carry a hat of a feather of ostrich. This event takes place in the region of center of Belgium and is the hottest carnival of Belgium. Did you find? What else can I say? Nothing. Goodbye.
Hello, how are you? Do you like a TV series? And do you know Bewitched? I can move my nose, but I have the same first name. So I'm Samantha and I'm 16 years old. I live not far from the school, but I go to school by car. I have 2 older brothers. I'm the youngest. My favorite series isn't Bewitched. I prefer listening to music. I find that English is very important to travel around the world. I have been learning English for 4 years. I know that there are the Statue of Liberty and the Central Park in New York, but I don't know anything else. So I have some question for you. Where is the Wappinger Falls, and is it a village or a city? And when is the Wappinger Force created? I hope that I'm going to talk better in English. In a nutshell, I firmly believe that it's important to learn English and to try to talk with someone. What else can I say? Yes, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't like English, but I make every effort for my future. And so I have a riddle. He's a singer and a songwriter, and he sang Le Port d'Amsterdam. Who is he? Goodbye.
I'm Yassine. Yes, I'm Yassine. I'm Yassine Ilirimer. Ilirimer is French now. There are a football player who has the same name than me. Her name is Yassine Öztekin. He plays for Galatasaray. My nickname is Hakan Çalhanoğlu. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Turkey. I do a lot of sport. I do bodybuilding and I play football. I have been learning English for 4 years. I don't speak English well. I love traveling. I go to Turkey every year. I go with my family. But this year I will going to with my friends. And sometimes I go to France. I would like to become a police officer with my best friends. It's gonna be awesome. Now I will be talk about New York. I know that there are the large towers. There are a lot of taxi. There are the Statue of Liberty, and it's the largest city in the United States. I have 3 questions about Wappinger Falls. Are there a lot of people in your city? Are there a lot of to see and to do in your city? And are there a lot of towers, large towers? I hope that I will improve my English because it's very important for me. Finally, I have a riddle. Its nickname is the Venise du Nord. Goodbye.